Alright, y'all. Go ahead and get this other video going. How we doing? Alright. I'm gonna head up out of here. Get back on the road from this lunch break. It's really a breakfast break. Whatever, I digress. I thought the Cerulean hangout was cool. Last night, it wasn't bad. What should I say? They talked about a lot of interesting things. Last night. And by the way, please everybody check out my blog. It's called City of Truth 91 blog. You just type it right into the Google search. It'll come right up. It's on Blogger. It's the City of Truth 91 blog. That's all you gotta do. Check out my blog. I think there's a lot of information on there I think you guys would be interested in. Now that being said, they talked about the Gray Faulkner. Oh shit, this is a bumpy ass road. Oh my god. Man. They talked about the Gray Faulkner initiative, which I think is brilliant. I think it's a good thing. If anything, it'll just get a lot of dudes up out of the house. You know what I mean? A lot of dudes in the community, they just need to get up out of the house and be exposed to the world and get away from their single mamas for a while, so they can have a chance to develop their own independent perspective of the world. You know, that being said, I'm not against it. I don't think there's any reason for anyone to be against it, because joining the military is a completely voluntary thing anyway. It's not like anyone is drafted anymore or anything like that. There was a time when people were drafted into the military. Even my dad was drafted into the military back in the day. But that day and age is over. That day and age is over. And now everything is completely voluntary. And if you choose to go ahead and do that and go join, and take advantage of the resources and the stuff like that, it could really work to your advantage. But I want to get into the meat of what I was talking about when I was on here. And I was basically trying to say that, even with the Gray Faulkner initiative and stuff like that, what they don't realize, though, is that the Gray Faulkner initiative, there's a short-term purpose of it and there's a long-term purpose of it. The short-term purpose is to get black boys disciplined, get them, whip them up, get them into shape, get them skills so they can go out and start competing and become an asset to their community. But the long-term initiative is to create a disciplined, focused warrior class of people in the black community who can lead a black nation state. That is the long-term goal and purpose of the Gray Faulkner Initiative. Even if Cerulean Gray and Charles Faulkner don't even realize that initially. Even if they don't know that that's really what's going on, that's really is what's going on. Okay. Think of like the early Nazis. A lot of them started off as World War I soldiers. And then they formed these paramilitary political groups in the 20s, like the SA and the Brown Shirts and Gestapo and all that kind of stuff. And eventually they just molded themselves into leaders who would eventually take power in Germany. Now, it's the same thing with the Gray Faulkner Initiative. Now, I know a lot of people say, well, we're Americans too, and this is our country too, and we pay taxes too. Okay, you pay taxes, but you only pay taxes because Uncle Sam is pimping your ass. That's why you pay taxes. Okay. You don't pay taxes because you benefit from those taxes. Because in reality, you don't benefit. As a group, you don't benefit. But you pay those taxes because Uncle Sam has gotten you twisted up in a certain type of arrangement where you gotta pay these taxes. You know what I mean? It's either you pay these taxes or else. It's either you pay these taxes or the IRS gonna audit your ass. You know what I mean? So that's really what the deal is. Now, I was saying that, at some point, black folks are going to have to start thinking in terms of nationhood. At some point, we're going to have to start thinking, how do we facilitate ourselves in our own nation, or in our own, nation state at some point. And that's a legitimate question. That's a real legitimate question that people are going to have to ask. The United States is not going to be here forever. The United States is not going to be here until the end of time. Okay? There's going to come a day the United States will not be here anymore. But black people will still be here. And black people will have to figure out a way of how they can facilitate themselves. Alright? So, that's what I think the long-term purpose of the Gray Faulkner Initiative is. Even though the people who are currently involved in the Gray Faulkner Initiative don't even know that that's what's going to happen. They don't even know that. It might even happen after they're all passed away. But at some point it will happen. Okay? Which is why, people need to start thinking like that. You think about what type of form of government we want to have, what type of economy we want to have, what type of religious system we want to have, what type of infrastructure we want to invest in. We're going to start thinking about things like resource acquisition, what type of resources we want to use. Do we want to use natural gas, or do we want to continue to use traditional fossil fuels? Or do we want to develop a completely new type of energy source? How are we going to deal with intellectual property? People try to make new inventions and stuff. What are the laws going to be governing that? Yeah, those are the things you have to think about. You know, in the long term, because, and this is something I wanted to say, but I didn't say it in the hangout, but I'll say it right now. As long as you remain in America and under the American system, you will always just be a nigga. Okay? If you make an effort to advance past that and upgrade your thinking and upgrade your mentality, you know, you have an opportunity to evolve into something other than just a nigga. You have an opportunity to be more than just a nigga. You have an opportunity to actually be a sovereign group of people who are in control of their own destiny. You know what I mean? And I think that's the main goal, or that should be the main goal for black people. Ultimate is control of our own destiny, sovereignty, nationhood. Okay? Now, BGS Sidmore even asked me, he said, well, what system would you put in place? If you don't like the American system, what system would you put in place? My issue is not with the system. My issue is with the position. Problem is, America is this super competitive free market capitalist society that doesn't work for black people. And the reason it doesn't work for black people is because black people are positioned to be the food in this society for everyone else. Okay? Every time we consume, we end up making other people rich. Okay? Every time we get in trouble or get arrested and go to jail, we making somebody else money. Somebody else is capitalizing off of that. You know what I mean? Every time we, make a conscious effort not to control our own destiny, it benefits someone else. It works into someone else's benefit. So my thing is that the ultimate goal, the ultimate long-term goal, should be autonomy. Now, there's a lot that comes with that. There's a lot of stipulations and stuff. And I'll talk about a lot of that in the future, but it's something that's coming about. It's something that I see coming about in the next 10, 15 years, especially if you look politically at this country. This country is falling apart politically. I don't see the United States lasting another 50 years. I really don't. I'll be shocked if they do last another 50 years. But just in the current form, you got whites, they want an ethno-state. They're pushing for that. And I heavily monitor everything that the alt-right is doing. I heavily monitor a lot of the stuff that they say and a lot of their plans and stuff are. And they're serious. And they're saying this isn't just a phase or a fad. They're serious. Okay? And I do believe that they're going to take the long game. They're going to take the long game with that. So, as black people, we need our own long game. How we're going to facilitate ourselves. They say, I think it's supposed to be 9 states in the South. I think Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, North Carolina, South Carolina, Louisiana, and who else? I want to say Tennessee. Maybe Kentucky. Are there really a lot? Because I drive through Kentucky all the time, but I don't really be there enough to really scope out the demographics there. Are there like a lot of black people in Kentucky like that? I think there are, because there's a lot of black people in Louisville, Kentucky. I know that. There's all Kentucky in there, and in Arkansas too, I think. Okay, that's like the optimal area, geographically at least, for the black ethno state. And whatnot. Now, as far as getting there, I think you're just going to start to see a lot of political changes in this country. A lot of the laws that a lot of black people are used to over time, a lot of that stuff will get repealed or it'll get replaced. They're already replacing black people in general in American society with other groups like Hispanics and stuff like that. A lot of the stuff black people used to do, black people no longer do that stuff. Okay, like a lot of military enlistment, a lot of the government jobs and stuff like that black people used to do, we were gradually being replaced out of those positions. Like, you're starting to see more and more Hispanics working in the post office, more and more Hispanics working in DMV and government, jobs that it used to be back in the day. It was nothing but black women working at the DMV at one point. I'm pretty sure old timers remember that. But now it can go to the DMV and predominantly Hispanic. Some of them cute too. Especially some of the younger ones. But I didn't even weigh my truck. I was supposed to weigh at the last trucks, but my tandems are at 40, so I should be good. It's only like 30,000 pounds load. So it wasn't like this. And they want me to pull into this weigh station soon, so we'll go ahead and just pull into the weigh station. My company has Best Pass, which basically allows you to bypass weigh stations. But in California, they're gonna make your ass go through every weigh station. They don't care nothing about that Best Pass. They don't care. You know what I mean? California, they're gonna make your ass go in every weigh station. But you can go ahead and pull in here. See what happens. Hold on. They don't inspect me. I see one truck already being pulled into inspection. Look like they're just gonna let me go straight through. Alright. Alright. So just let me go straight through. But they already pulled somebody. They pulled somebody in for inspection. Not me. Glad about that. But like I was saying, I see that happen in the future. You're gonna start to see more and more white people like retreat from the mainstream society, and a lot of them are gonna go up into the woods and into the forest and go live in like compounds and stuff, like the Branch Davidians, like the Branch Davidians. You don't know what that is? Go look that up on Google. But they were like this religious sect that the Clinton administration targeted in Texas back in the 90s. And they were like these extreme, like apocalyptic type Christians. They had this complex in Waco, Texas, like in the forest in Waco, Texas. And the Clinton administration went up in there. They burnt them out, burnt the whole complex down. There was children in there and everything. And they killed all the adults and all the children and everything. It was crazy. You know what I mean? Wow. That's going to be the future for a lot of people. Be living like that. And to be honest, I think a lot of them might want to live like that. Because I think a lot of them are tired of mainstream society. I think a lot of them are. I think a lot of them are fed up with it. They feel politically marginalized. They feel like they're losing their country to all these other groups of people who are here now. You know what I mean? And that's how I feel. That's what their future is going to be. That's why I say black people need to find a way to facilitate ourselves. One day you're going to look up, and I was telling Edward Anderson this as well. One day you're going to look up, white people ain't going to be in charge anymore. One day you're going to look up, white people not going to be in charge anymore. It's going to be some other group in charge. Okay? And what you going to do then? Okay? Are you still going to say white supremacy then? And there's a whole nother group out there? You know what I mean? What you going to say then? When they're no longer there? They out in the forest doing they thing. So, and I don't want black people to be in that position. I don't want us to stay in this position where others are constantly determining our destiny and making laws for us and all that. We're making our own laws and determining our own destiny and facilitating ourselves. The truth be told, a lot of these guys don't want that because they're afraid of other black people. They're afraid of what would happen if they were under other black people. They don't think black people would be able to run a society effectively, whatever. We run our own countries all over the world, in the Caribbean and in Africa. And contrary to popular belief, a lot of African countries are very economically prosperous, especially, for instance, countries like Botswana, places like that. Ghana now, which is on the rise. And, you know what I mean? I believe we can effectively run our own country. We just have to roll our sleeves up and do it. You know what I mean? Or is there something we have to do? Can't make any more excuses about it. But I think that there is a fear there. There's an apprehension there. And, you never accomplish it. You don't overcome that fear and apprehension. Nah, man. That's just how I feel about it. Now, we went past the way station. Let me tell you something about these California way stations, okay? A lot of California way stations, California has the worst laws when it comes to truckers. A lot of these California way stations will fucking have, some of them, they'll have more than one inspection bay. Okay? Some of them have 3, some of them have 4. There's one in Northern California. Now I remember it because I came down it. I think I was on an I-5 coming down. This was last year when I was coming down from Oregon. I know for a fact one of them had fucking 9 inspection bays. God damn it. 9 motherfucking inspection bays in one. And it could have been 10 or 15 now that I really think about it. It could have had more than 10, I think. Fucking inspection bays. Okay? So California don't play around when it comes to truckers. A lot of states will rarely have a way station that has an inspection bay, or if they do have one, they'll have like 1 bay, 1 or 2 to the most. California is the only state that'll have fucking 10 inspection bays, which is insane. Which lets you know that they're trying to gouge these trucking companies for anything that they can get when it comes to these DOT violations. You know what I mean? California has the worst laws for truckers. I'm in California right now. I hate driving in California because you could only drive, the speed limit's only 55. You can go 60 through 62 without them saying anything. Like right now I'm going 62. You can go up to 65, but anything up past like 62, you kind of taking a risk. Because they might let you roll, they might not. So I've heard of people getting pulled over for going 65. Now if you're going 70, now the company I drive for, I can't even go 70 because my truck is governed at 65. But if you go 70, they definitely pull your ass over. You know what I mean? So you just have to be careful as a trucker when you're out here in California. It is what it is. They want me to get off on this ramp here, 21 miles. I don't know why that is. I don't know why they're trying to. Oh, I know. That's that fuel stuff. Because I already fueled on the way down. I'm heading back up to McCarran, Nevada. Because I already fueled on the way down, though. So I kind of don't need fuel, but I'll probably just get some anyway, just to top off, just to have as much fuel as I can when I do get to McCarran. You know what now? Right. You know, and McCarran, Nevada, that's like in northern Nevada. That's like by Reno. That's not by like Las Vegas. Las Vegas is southern Nevada. Now, Reno, Nevada is very similar to Las Vegas because they got casinos and stuff there. Not as much as Vegas, but they got some high-rise casinos and stuff there. They got their own airport and everything too. It's actually a good little size city too. It's a little. It looks cozy too. It looks like I could live there as well. It could look. It looks like some places are like very inviting. Like you just kind of look at the place. Like I could see myself living here. I feel that way when I look at Nevada. When I look at fucking Reno, Nevada, I look at that, decent. You know, I could chill there. I could chill there. I was even considering moving to Nevada, and I like being in the desert. I like anywhere where there's desert, and I don't know why that is, but I guess because I grew up in Southern California, so I grew up in the desert. I just like the desert. The desert is my natural habitat, I guess you could say, and I just like anywhere there's desert. It's a very cleansing type feel. Sense of renewal, sense of I've been all over the country trekking. I've been in areas where they got trees and stuff, forests. I mean, forest is pretty, it's nice to visit, but at the end of the day I always come back to the desert because that's what I'm used to. But when you get down in Texas, Louisiana, they got like swamps and stuff. On the interstate, you got like swamps and shit. The interstate like goes over swamps. You know, it's built like over swamps and shit. Just another crazy thing. Yeah. And what have you. What have you. I said that Gray Faulkner Initiative thing, that's a preliminary step. I was saying, back on time, that's a preliminary step for what's really gonna go down in the future. But the founders of it, you know, Cerulean Gray and Charles Faulkner, they don't even know what the future holds. They don't know. They can guess and speculate, but they don't know that that's really what's going to end up happening. That's really what they're preparing black people for right now. And they probably don't need to know. All they need to know is just focus on what it is they're doing right now, just getting that accomplished. And that's it. A lot of times people don't really need to know more than, what they need to know. Might be looking at me and say, well, City, what you think you're some kind of psychic or something? I'm like, I'm not a psychic. I'm just looking at trends, just looking at the way things are going. Like, whites are becoming red-pilled as fuck. Like, they're moving away from, like, liberalism. They're moving away from liberalism. They're moving away from, like, liberal thoughts, liberal philosophies and stuff like that. Okay? Why do you think they put Donald Trump in here? Okay, they're moving away from, and eventually they're going to get to a point where, the day is going to come, you're going to look up and you're going to see them, you're going to look up and they're going to have views that's going to be, you've never thought they would have. They're going to be protesting for stuff like white rights and the white rights that, for white people. They're going to be protesting just like minorities protest today. And the Asian people are going to be in power. Asians are going to be like the ones with superpower. They're going to be running a lot of these companies and running a lot of these corporations. And the white people just are going to be just a disaffected minority or a disaffected plurality. And that's what it's going to be. You can dislike that, or there's people who probably skeptical. There are certain individuals who will be skeptical of that, and if they don't think it's going to happen, I'm telling you, it's going to happen. That's what's going to go down. There's a big Costco the side of the highway right now. Big Costco, man. Well, we used to go to Costco a lot when I was a kid. But we didn't, especially with my dad, we used to go there a lot. Shop and that kind of stuff. But it is what it is, you know, and whatnot. Gosh, that's it. You know, that's what I think is going to happen. That's what I think is going to happen. They're just the future is going to be. So you got to get ready for the future. You got to change your mindset for the future. The future is going to be unlike anything you've seen in the past. Like, whites are not going to be like all liberal and for their group, down for their own. The whites who don't get with the program are just going to probably get ostracized. They'll probably interracial. But your core group of rank and file white people, you know what I mean? They gonna be in the sticks. They gonna be in the bushes, eking out an existence, eking out a living. You know what I mean? I think I saw some church. Well, they look like church folks standing out in front of a motorhome, like they were gonna go knock doors in that mobile home facility. You know, especially in my city where I live, Southern California, the Jehovah's Witnesses are real heavy, real active. Now, and I've seen Jehovah's Witnesses, they have like these sexy ass Latina chicks and stuff now knocking doors for her. You know, they don't really knock doors. They'll go to like public, like on the street, and they'll set up like a little display and stuff. They'll pass out Bibles, talk to people. I have seen some nice looking chicks, nice looking Latina chicks. Almost make me want to become a damn Jehovah's Witness. I'm like, damn, you just be walking around in heels, black dress, stockings, black stockings. God damn, make me want to be a fucking Jehovah's Witness. Like, the fuck? I almost joined. I still might join, given the way they was dressed. They was dressed to the hilt. They was dressed to impress, my nigga. I was like, fuck. Cute, too. You know, anyways, but I digress. But that's what I think the future is going to be. The future is going to be an America where, and even Cerulean says, you see, the Hispanics are going to be in power. So they're the ones that are going to be interacting with the Chinese, that kind of stuff. It'll be interesting to see that dynamic. But y'all know me, I'm not big on government politics like that. I think government has exhausted its solutions for black people. I mean, they've passed hundreds and hundreds of laws. They spent billions of dollars on our education, try to get black kids to perform better in education and that kind of thing. We've tried everything but electing our own or getting our own institutions, you know what I mean? That's how I kind of look at it. We've tried everything but that. You know, and to be honest, y'all know me, I don't think black politics, political process is that effective for African Americans. If anything, you know, I think the new black leadership class is going to be, you know, conscious, what I call conscious black entertainers, people like Cat Williams, Tariq Nasheed, who have a large audience and they just go out there and speak truth. You know, that's who the next crop of black leaders is going to be. Tariq Nasheed was talking about, I just saw one of his last broadcasts talking about running for president at some point. I wouldn't be surprised. Shit, he might even win. Look, if they can vote in Donald Trump to be the damn president, man. You know, they can vote anybody in there at this point. Fucking Donald Trump can get up in here. Anybody can get up in here. Yeah, I really wouldn't be surprised. Down to two. Nerve a year ago to talk about they want to bring up the gas because the motherfucker, you go to other states and the roads be smooth as fuck. The interstate and something be smooth as fuck. The roads in Nevada are excellent. Nevada got some excellent roads. You know what I mean? The roads in Nevada are amazing. They're not too bad in Oregon either. I've been to Oregon and stuff. Roads in California are just horrible. You know, and I've seen some roads where, you know, even in other states where they just have random ass potholes in certain parts. Just random ass motherfucking potholes. You gotta dip. Keep going. You know what I mean? Crazy shit. Yeah. Whatnot, whatever it is, what have you. You know, but I've seen my fair share of craziness. Anyways, I'm about to get up to this fuel stop up here. I'm gonna run up in this fuel stop. I'm a fuel. Let me know what y'all think. Comment, subscribe. I'm gonna hit y'all up later with another video. I'm gonna come right back with another live stream.